Most people think of sleep as something simple. You go to bed, you close your eyes, and hopefully, you wake up feeling rested. But what many don't realize is that sleep is not just on or off. It's a carefully structured biological process that quietly shapes how energetic you feel, how clearly you think, and how emotionally balanced you are every single day. And when that process is disrupted, even slightly, the effects often show up long before we connect them to sleep. Today, we're going to explore how your sleep cycle actually works, why it matters far more than just the number of hours you sleep, and how it influences your energy, focus, and mood in ways you might not expect. This isn't about extreme routines or biohacks. It's about understanding your body a little better, and using that understanding to make smarter, calmer choices. Sleep happens in cycles, not in one long, uniform state. Throughout the night, your brain moves through different stages of sleep, each with a specific role. Some stages help your body physically recover. Others are critical for memory, emotional regulation, and mental clarity. A full sleep cycle lasts roughly 90 minutes, and a healthy night includes several of these cycles, repeated in a specific rhythm. Early in the night, your body spends more time in deep sleep. This is when physical restoration happens. Muscle repair, immune support, and energy replenishment. Later in the night, your brain spends more time in lighter sleep and REM sleep, which plays a major role in learning, creativity, and emotional balance. When your sleep cycles are complete and uninterrupted, your body wakes up more prepared for the day ahead. But when those cycles are cut short or constantly shifted, the effects don't stay confined to the night. They spill into your waking hours. Let's start with energy. Many people assume that low energy means they simply didn't sleep long enough. But in reality, poor sleep quality can be just as draining as short sleep duration. If your deep sleep is disrupted by stress, late-night screen exposure, irregular schedules, or frequent awakenings, your body doesn't fully recharge. You may technically sleep for 7 or 8 hours, yet still wake up feeling heavy, sluggish, or mentally foggy. This happens because your nervous system never fully resets. Over time, this kind of fatigue becomes normalized. People reach for more caffeine, push harder through the day, and accept constant tiredness as part of adult life, without realizing that the root cause may be an incomplete sleep cycle. Energy isn't just about rest. It's about rhythm. Now let's talk about focus. Your ability to concentrate, make decisions, and process information is deeply tied to how well your brain moves through its sleep stages, especially REM sleep. During REM sleep, the brain organizes memories, filters information, and strengthens neural connections. This is when learning solidifies and mental clarity is restored. When REM sleep is shortened or fragmented, the next day often feels mentally noisy. Tasks take longer. Distractions feel stronger. Simple decisions feel oddly exhausting. You might not feel sleepy, but your thinking feels less sharp. This is why chronic sleep disruption often mimics symptoms of poor attention or mental overload. It's not a lack of intelligence or motivation. It's a brain that didn't get enough time to reset properly. And the more often this happens, the harder it becomes to maintain consistent focus over time. Mood is where the effects of sleep cycles become even more subtle and more powerful. Your emotional brain is especially sensitive to sleep quality. When sleep cycles are intact, the brain regulates emotional responses more effectively. Stress feels manageable. Frustrations pass more easily. Emotional reactions stay proportional. But when sleep is fragmented, the brain's emotional filter weakens. Small problems feel bigger. Patience runs thinner. Anxiety rises more quickly. Mood swings become more noticeable, even if nothing obvious has changed in your life. This isn't a character flaw. It's biology. Sleep helps the brain process emotional experiences and reduce emotional intensity. Without that processing time, emotions remain closer to the surface. Over weeks or months, poor sleep can quietly amplify stress, lower resilience, and make emotional balance harder to maintain. So what does this mean in real life? It means that sleep isn't just a recovery tool, it's a foundation. Your energy levels, mental clarity, and emotional stability are not separate systems. They're connected through your sleep cycle. When that cycle is respected, your body and mind work together more smoothly. When it's ignored, small imbalances begin to compound. And the most important part is this: improving sleep doesn't require perfection. Here are a few practical takeaways that can make a meaningful difference without turning your life upside down. First, consistency matters more than duration. Going to bed and waking up at similar times helps your body anticipate and complete its natural sleep cycles more effectively. Second, protect the hour before sleep. Bright screens, intense mental stimulation, and emotional stress can delay deep and REM sleep, even if you fall asleep quickly. Third, pay attention to how you wake up, not just how long you slept. Feeling groggy, irritable, or mentally foggy can be a sign of interrupted sleep cycles. Fourth, treat sleep as part of your health routine, not a leftover activity at the end of the day. Small adjustments, practiced consistently, often create the biggest improvements. Health is rarely about dramatic changes or strict rules. More often, it's about understanding how your body works and learning to work with it instead of against it. Your sleep cycle is one of the quiet systems that supports everything else: your energy, your focus, and your emotional balance. When you give it the attention it deserves, the benefits tend to show up naturally, day by day, choice by choice. And that's what balanced health really looks like.